Deja vu. Here I am again, tidying up. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it was a bit longer than a couple of hours. More like 3.5 hours. But I am back. I've got my cards on my lap. Okay, we're meant to be putting these cards away and I'm just kind of like gathering them together. Right, come on, we need some space here. Best actually have a look and just see, you know, what we're looking like a few hours later. I've been fed and watered. I feel good. We'll have an evening message before we settle down for the night. Arm aches a bit. Why does the arm ache? What have we been up to? I won't be long. I'm singing a song in my head. I don't know the words to it. I can see you. I can see you. I can feel you. Dee, 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 dee. I'll attach it in the description box. I'll work it out, okay, what song it is. I just don't want to sit here trying to work out the lyrics, the tune, the song. Okay. I feel like I've got a hair in my eye. Good evening, Cynthia, darling. What? An evening read? You're being spoiled. Well, yes, of course. I promised. I said I promise to be back on. And a promise is a promise. Okay. I'm singing my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. I've got a chocolate milkshake from McDonald's. So I've also got a cup of coffee that I made whilst the McDonald's was being delivered. I've got 3 decks of cards on my lap. Look at the state of that box. I've got a pair of glasses. I'm just like double peel. I've got the energy of like peeling off clothes. Peel on pack, then peel again in app. We've got the, what are these cards called? The Tarot to Go, the Lover's Oracle, and then you got this. Okay. The signs are crazy. Yes? Super crazy. Super crazy, I said. Let's have a look at the tarot cards. This is contrast. Look at this. I think you can focus a bit better if I just bring it slightly away. It's okay, I don't have the book up here, so I can't read the meanings. Misery, celebration. That's what those cards... This card's actually about you going through the transition, so it's feeling like you're losing everything. You've hit rock bottom. Things are about to turn around. You're on the up. You're on the rise. And then we have... And so's the feminines here, look. They're still raising their glasses. What should I have on my lap? Glasses. But it all feels... But it feels more lovelier, very feminine, nurturing, loving, caring energy. Rather than this cold, isolated energy. I've just swapped the cards around. 3 of Cups, card of celebration. 5 of Pentacles, cards of transition. Cynthia, yes, saw 777 on a license plate yesterday AM and 773 today. The 7s have been relevant as well in my synchronicities, as well as 5s and 6s. Oh, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, we've got 3 here, so maybe you're seeing the 3s. Well, come on, let's just play with the signs. Are you seeing 3s? Or are you seeing 5s? And what do they mean? Let's find out more. No. Well, yes. Not with the tarot, though. Let's find out more with the Lover's Oracle. Who's going first? Well, it looks like the feminine is here. It's about whether or not you see it as the glass is half full or half empty. Ooh. In true love you want what is best for the other person. In romantic love you only want the other person. In true love you want what is best for the other person. In romantic love you only want the other person. That's a nice energy. It's wanting you to be happy. I'm going to the You've Got This cards. Every day I learn, I improve. An alarm's going off. Well, actually, it's a video call coming in somewhere. Every day I learn, I improve. I'm singing, whoa, makes me want to dance. Whoa, it's a true romance. Is it a true romance or a new romance? Whoa, I look into your eyes. Whoa, best years of our lives. Woo! Well, this isn't really the best years of your life, this one. So let me have a look into this energy here. Oh, I feel all sniffly. Would you like some coffee? We can have some coffee. The coffee might be a bit cold. It's lukewarm. It will do. It's cold, but it's warmer than the milkshake. Okay. 2K holiday. £50 e-gift card. £50 bouquet of flowers. What would you choose? What would you choose? Okay, I'm not too fussed about the e-gift card. 2K holiday, that'd be nice. £50 bouquet of flowers. I mean, the e-gift card, I'm not being ungrateful. I just really just don't shop online. Even when it comes to like ordering food, I don't do any of it. Like one of the others does it for me. Or for us. I wouldn't order it alone. So I might suggest it. I did suggest tonight. Take out. Anyway. A Five of Pentacles. Leaves my fingertips all cold and wet. Baby, it's cold outside. I can see. I can feel it. So let's have a look at the Lover's Oracle. The true love is like a ghost who everyone talks about but few have seen. Okay. So in my absence, 3.5 hours or however long it's been about that. I remember because I got off at 6:30. Anyway, my daughter told me a story today. Well, just now, because in my absence, I have the family catch up. We have dinner. We exchange really signs and synchronizations. We put them all together, and so my daughter talked about what happened. She was gaming today, and she said nothing was going on, and the kitten Belle was laying next to her. And she repeated again, she went, nothing was like going on. And all of a sudden, the kitten's like bolted up and looked into like the kitchen area. And then like run down into that area. And so my daughter said, okay, if there's like a spirit here, come and sit down on this chair. And she said it didn't happen straight away, but then the kitten kind of walked back into the living room and then looked towards the chair. Now, when I got home from work, I noticed that the kitten was going a bit frantic in this chair. So I didn't know this story, and I'm sitting there thinking, why is she like attacking that chair like that? And she's done it twice. And then my daughter's told me that story. Every day I learn, I improve. Okay. I also heard something today that kind of resonated, and that is that dogs are our protectors in the physical, and cats, well, dogs are our physical protectors, and cats are our spiritual protectors. So, interesting. So true love is like a ghost who everyone talks about but few have seen. So we could talk about the movie Ghost. I told you in my last reading about, like, well, if you can imagine, like, you know, Patrick Swayze entering Whoopi Goldberg, and like they exchange that moment when they're connecting and cuddling. Molly. Demi Moore. And that kind of energy of being able to move items, and just that energy of being able to use the vessel and being able to use another's vessel. So true love is like a ghost who everyone talks about but few have seen. Let's have a look at the You've Got This. Everything I need is within me. This is interesting, isn't it? I was going to sing then, like, raindrops keep falling on my head. I don't know why I'm singing such a low key. But I was going to say, snowdrops are falling on my head. Raindrops are just falling on my head then. It's just started raining outside. So I had a blanket over my head. A bit like that, but hoping I don't look as down and out as that, but hey. Everything I need is within me. I wouldn't say like including each other's energies. It's like your love is always with each other. Your love for each other is always with the other. Let's just put some more tarot cards. Oh my goodness. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So a lot's happening via telepathy. The Nine of Swords is, well, this is a nightmare. Day in, day out. Night in, night out. This is like a nightmare. The death energy here, but I feel this is the feminine sleeping. Look, the king's there. And then there's a child here. The child and the lady have like colour to them. So healing. It's the masculine's turn next to be healed. Hi, Joyful Dolphin. How are you? Hello, wonderful peeps. Is that what it says, people? Hello, darling. That took me to telepathy, look. Two of Cups. Masculine, feminine, like putting their heads together, exchanging thoughts. It's the key. It's the key. The more you believe. It's about trusting your intuition. Oh, look at this. Putting their heads together. Desire does not command. Doesn't say that. Desire does not command. It says, desire does not demand love before it traps you, but desire with love creates a powerful bond. Desire does not demand love before it traps you, but desire with love creates a powerful bond. You've got this. Okay. I want to move away from these cards now. We'll go to the energy cards. Life is the best gift, and we all have the ability. The difference is how we use it. So we all have the ability to connect, to talk to each other. No phones included. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. The energy's tired now. Just throw it out there. It's tired. It's like the feeling of wanting to talk, but actually you don't. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. I caught that blessing. It's like a realisation that everything I need is within me. You've got this. You just need to trust what comes through. That's so great. I'm okay. Just got done talking to God. God bless you. Thank you very much, Joyful Dolphin. Okay. Hi, Original Darling. Bless you. Thank you, honey. You are blessed. Thank you very much. Right. Milkshake? I'm just thinking about where we're going from here. I feel like my nose is all sniffly and runny now. It's like my mouth was never getting to the straw. Obviously did not do that on purpose. Coffee, yes I know. I'd rather have the coffee. That milkshake's a bit runny now. I feel like because the glasses are magnified, I'm hitting things. I'm thinking they're closer than what they actually are. I don't know. Okay, I'm thinking that things are closer than what they actually are. Well, let's have a look at the energy then. Oh, that's interesting. I'm thinking that things are closer than what they actually are. Who said how close they were? And who says how far away they were? If you think that things are closer, I mean, is that the actual truth, or is it then what they actually are? Or is that your ego then? You know, when you kind of think, oh, I'm nearly there. And then you go, oh, who am I kidding? Blah, 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 blah. And then, like, you fuck up your manifestation. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's not go into an in-depth conversation again when we establish that the energy really, it needs to just settle. Do you have the D? I have the energy cards. It's like, yeah, it's my bangles. It hit my, not my cup, it hit the pumpkin cup as I leant over and to put the milkshake down. That's what happened. 2 dings. Would anyone like to choose a deck of cards for me to pick a message from? Obviously, you've got to know what cards I have, so tap in. I normally tell you what cards I'm using, so it's all in there. And I will happily do that. Let's have a look at the energy cards. I've got a bit of a hiccup now. Got a bit of a hiccup now. What's happened? The Kawaii Tarot. Yeah, we can use those. Wow, they're all the way up there. We rarely use those. You need to be a bit more specific, Joyful Dolphin. The energy cards, what's come out? 33. That's what's come out. Shall I tell you in a minute? After we played with the Kawaii Tarot. I'm going to have to get up. That's what's going to have to occur here. You can ring my bell. You got my butt. Oh my God. I feel apologise about that. Oh my goodness gracious me. Has to be held together with like a hairband. I don't have any Halloween cards, no. Got a lot of Halloween mugs, but no Halloween cards. How many cards should I pull from this deck? How many are you choosing, original? I mean, I didn't set a limit. How many of these cards am I choosing, original, from the Kawaii Tarot? Sweet days ahead. I have told you guys that. What cards are those? The Kawaii Tarot. Original. From the book up to the Magician. Okay, well, Joyful Dolphin says 7. I'll pull 7 cards. Seeing as that seems to be a number synchronisation. 1, 2, 6. Well, I'm going to go with 6 then. Because I asked original. But the bottom of the deck can be the 7th one. Oh, okay. I've got 6 cards and we've got the bottom of the deck. Joyful Dolphin, we'll go for the bottom of the deck first, the 7th card, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Original. Sacred Journey, the one with the map. Okay, yeah. Okay. Wheel of Fortune is the underlying energy. Let's read this. Major Arcana card number 10. Change, good luck, life cycles. The Wheel of Fortune is about the fact that our lives tend to go in cycles. What goes around comes around. This card usually signifies positivity, chance and fortune. It's a beautiful card to get and a reminder that sometimes things are out of our control. The Fool lands in front of the Wheel of Fortune after his trip within with the Hermit. Watching the wheel turn, the Fool realises everything he puts out into the universe comes back to him. Finally, with a clear mind, the Fool can see the patterns and cycles, unpredictable and changeable, that life is made out of. Life's colourful Ferris wheel can represent the pivotal moment of a dramatic change or the effects of a largely invisible patterns that make up our days. In readings, the Wheel of Fortune is a great sign of change and abundance coming your way. This card specifically indicates an unpredictable change that just happens. It's almost like karmic payback for all the good you've done, or maybe just good luck. The sun is about to shine on you. Would you like to see what card 33 is now? From the energy deck. The sun is about to shine on you. Doors of Romance. Tell it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Bit of Taylor Dane going on there. Okay, 33. And 6 is the number of love. 6 cards here waiting to be explored. Okay, and then I've got to deal with the other decks that Original's given me direction towards. Door to Romance, new beginnings in love. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more love in the relationship you're in, this door with a heart opens onto a new beginning in your experience. A new love may be arriving and you are being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This may be a call from a past life, or it may be a new tenderness about to bloom into heartfelt affection. This relationship already exists in energetic potential. So when this card appears in your spread, make sure you are projecting the kind of self-loving energy that you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self-caring treatment to you. It's ready to open that door. Are you? Let's deal with these cards. That is the 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of lollipops. It looks like the 9 of lollipops, but it's not. It's the 6 of Wands. Let's see what's going on here. Six of Wands reversed. Okay, ego, fall from grace, lack of confidence. Is this what happened? Because I felt like there was a hiccup. What happened? The Six of Wands reversed represents an unhealthy self-esteem. While it's important to feel good about your accomplishments, you should recognise that feeling superior to others will cause them to not want to help you at all. Your success may feel individual, but you must remember many factors help develop it, including help from the universe. Be grateful for help. The Six of Wands reverse can also represent a fall from grace that results from either too much ego or a loss of confidence. Perhaps you fumbled on a project. The Six of Wands in this case may suggest that you have been struggling to juggle your goals. The case might be that you have lost sight of your purpose and have been saying yes to too much, hoping not to miss opportunities. Unfortunately, this tendency can cause you to fail to align yourself and your activities toward a central goal. Okay, tell us more then. Because we're eager to learn. The more I learn, the more I grow. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Jeez. Whereabouts are the Pentacles in here, please? Here are the pages. Loss, gambling and overspending. The Ace of Pentacles reverse shows up in a reading when money is ill-gained or blocked. The money you have just received may be unreliable, acquired perhaps through gambling or through a gambler. So hold on to it until you are sure it is really yours. The Ace of Pentacles also warns of spending too much on the finer things in life when the basics are not yet settled. Take a look around your home. Do you have everything you need to feel safe and secure? If not, reconsider spending money on eating out, high-end clothes or partying. Although these things may take your mind off a rocky situation, the fact is it may take some living below your means to feel grounded. Jeez, it was only McDonald's. Next. Okay, we've got the tower. That's upright. Look at things like. Oh, the Greek mythology. I can do. They're in my bedroom though. I'll go and get them. Okay, sorry, Cynthia. I'm just catching up with comments here. Cynthia. She needs something new to read up on. Okay. So only from the Greek mythology deck? Question mark. Yeah. Good evening to you. I've missed you a few times. I think that's original talking to you, Cynthia, darling. Okay. Let's crack on with this tower. Let's crack on. Well, let's just get it over and done with it. Tell us what we need to do, what we need to know, what we need to do, what we need to adjust. It is what it is. Okay. No resistance. Destruction, collapse and release. The tower, representing a grandly constructed structure in your life, is hit by lightning. Expect to be shaken up. Abrupt, jarring and painful, this card warns of unforeseen events that will cause something to come crashing down. One night the fool stays in a tall, ancient-looking tower for the night. She is awakened by a loud noise and a crash. Suddenly everything is on the ground. This shock and flash of bright lights reveal to the fool what is true and reliable, one's own will, not external things. So what's true and reliable? One's own will, not external things. She continues her journey that night, wide awake and motivated again. The tower is an indication that something old and worn out has collapsed in your life. It can be mental or related to passion and relationships. Although painful, this experience is often necessary and a sign of brighter days ahead. Next, the Four of Swords in reverse. Frenzy, burnout, passivity. The Four of Swords can show up reversed in a reading when you have been feeling restless and frantic. You should take some time to think things over rather than deciding to do everything at once. This is especially true if some big event or occasion is over the horizon. You'll need quiet time to prepare and gather strength. In some moments, the Four of Swords reverse can simply represent the unambiguous need to stay still or slow down when you have not done so previously. Sometimes it is better to sit things out than get involved. Not everything needs your response. Okay. Five of Cups in reverse. I've got to read these cards though, haven't I? Bottled up emotion, moving on, and acceptance. The Five of Cups may appear when you have been overly concerned with appearances and have denied yourself healthy emotions, such as mourning. If that is so, the reverse Five of Cups in a reading suggests that you should find a healthy outlet, such as exercise or talking to a loved one. Reverse cards indicate an imbalance, so something has to change. In some cases, the Five of Cups reversed shows up when you have been working on moving on. Fortunately, this card reverse will tell you the bad feelings are retreating and you will soon reach acceptance. So that really comes in with the reading before that I've done. Yes, always take time for yourself. Include your own hug, of course. And the final card here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Jeez. Okay. I just looked down to the page number and it was 88. Ten of Swords reversed. Victim mentality, fear of failure and rock bottom. Thank you, because the rock bottom there just reminded me of what deck we're going to next that you suggested, which is the Enchanted Map. The Ten of Swords reverse represents a situation that has not ended but is stuck in place for fear of ruin. You are replaying worried scenarios in your mind, making it hard for you to move on and follow through with other things. Consider asking your cards another question, or look into surrounding cards in your reading for signs of the outcome of your circumstances. Seriously. Wheel of Fortune. Door to Romance. So consider asking your cards another question or look into surrounding cards in your reading for signs of the outcome of your circumstances. A victim mentality often accomplishes these feelings. In some readings, the Ten of Swords reverse can represent rock bottom for someone with mental struggles. Fortunately, there's nowhere to go but up, though it will take some work. Okay, let's go to the Enchanted Map. Whereabouts are those cards, please? Are they in here? Well, if I go and get the Greek mythology cards, I may find the Enchanted Map as well. They're about 10 centimetres apart. And that's where they were, together. Interesting, because I felt like they were kind of like together, and these cards, when I'm shuffling them, are like kind of clumped together. So let's have a look at the message. We'll have some coffee first. Follow the leader in reverse from the Enchanted Map. Card number 40. I've got like a feather stuck to mine. It just doesn't want. Stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. 40. Oh, unexpected visitors is the next card. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. Okay. Reversed. Reversed to follow the leader card offers a gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. If your inquiry is about a career or project, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan, and if it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. Postcard from Spirit. Oh my goodness, it all come tumbling down. Should we see what Spirit wants to say? A message directly from Spirits. Well, they're all directly from Spirits. But maybe like you believe it more because it says it's a postcard from Spirits. I mean, there's the card. Well, we can take this. We'll take this one after the Greek mythology card. This is our final message, okay. 2 postcards. Oh, lucky you. What does this one say? With love. Dearest June, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and pushback when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow this new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. Cynthia, let's have a look at these Greek mythology cards. Cynthia wants some homework. She wants to be stimulated, like mentally stimulated, spiritually, educationally. Let's have a look and see what card comes out. And I think that was all the requests for cards. I've got the card, Cynthia. Alchemy, unfairness. It's like coming in with that like victim mentality there, isn't it? Mentality. Victim mentality. Alchemy. Is that how you... I believe that's how... Cynthia was just thinking, yes, looking for freedom. Dang. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's listen to the message. I think you're talking about the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Is it this one? Maybe not necessarily that card, but that's the only deck that I can think of, Joyful Dolphin, that has like big eyes. So if you give me like a thumbs up to this deck, yes, I will read from that deck. Well, I'll accept the research of it regardless. Good girl. Let me find the message first, darling. Unfairness. Zeus wanted Alcmene to be his mistress and the mother of his child, but Alcmene was faithfully betrothed to another man. Because of her moral virtue, Zeus had to trick her, so he waited until her fiancé was away and disguised himself as her future husband. Persuading the unsuspecting Alcmene that he had returned early, he bedded her. Her fiancé discovered her loss of innocence, and this card depicts him setting Alcmene on fire to test her story that Zeus tricked her. Thankfully, Zeus had the nymphs quench the flames, saving her life and verifying her claims. Months later, poor Alcmene suffered several days of labour as Zeus's wife wreaked jealous vengeance on her and tried to prevent the birth of the resulting son. This card represents unfairness and bad luck. The fates may have been against you recently, and it is not just. However, things will now turn around, as Zeus eventually favours you and helps save the day. So all I really read there was the jealous wife trying to get vengeance. That's why the cats are our spiritual protectors. Makes complete sense. Unfairness. Yes, if that's the only one you have, yes. Well, I have lots of cards, but I cannot think of any that have big eyes, apart from these cards here by Lucy Cavendish. Let's go there now. Let's get a card from him. The Oracle of Shadows and Lights. And then we shall finish with this this final card, this postcard. Okay. I think, yes, Jasmine is the artist of these doll lines. Yes, that's right. Jasmine Beckett Griffith? I can't say that. Griffith. Jeez, I've got the card though. Joyful Dolphin. The card I've pulled is Shallow Grave. You miss someone. Thank you for being the Oracle Mama. Sweet evening, family. Speak soon. Listening for now. Okay, Cynthia, darling. Speak to you soon. Let's read Shallow Grave. Missing. You miss someone. 29. This beautiful young woman is missing someone deeply, and she knows perhaps for the first time what it is to lose someone. Missing someone can be very hard. It feels like a physical ache, and our hearts can indeed be broken because we humans have the capacity to connect like no others in the universe. We love, and we love so deeply that that love can continue even when the form we loved is no longer with us. If you have received this card in a reading, it is time to acknowledge just how deeply you have yearned for someone's return and how much that person's loss has affected you. That being could be a friend, a pet you loved, or a grandparent or parent who has left. And missing this is so strong, it sometimes is a physical hurt. There is a deep sadness here, and it cannot be eased by denying its presence. And once this is done, you can put what's missing to rest and visit from time to time, but know that you have been truthful to yourself and that your sadness will change and be a part of your life's beauty, not its pain. This is so interesting because in my absence of those 3.5 hours, I was sitting outside and there was 3 empty chairs, but they were filled with spirits. My dad, my mum and Simon. And I actually took out the Tarot to Go cards, and those 3 decks of cards that I started off with, the 3 decks I just felt urged to take. I left my phone inside charging and I went outside with 3 decks of cards and I spoke to each of them individually using the cards. It was just amazing. So I just thought I'd make mention of that. She speaks. It is time to let something go, but before you do, let's take a moment to acknowledge what this was to you. Know that this meant so much and that by returning it to the past, rather than yearning for it in the present, you are creating a future that has a greater freedom to it. There are opportunities for fresh starts all the time. Every day, in a sense, gives you a clean slate. For you, this sense of starting over is immensely important after you have grieved. You need to feel that something has been laid to rest and will no longer trespass on the present. Life is kind of like that. So much of what happens isn't about what's actually happening. But thankfully, I'm finding it hard to talk. But thankfully, you will blossom and grow with fresh relationships and love after mourning this lost one. And earlier on when I done the reading, it spoke about this being your last night of mourning. Divination message. Sentimentally holding on to the past, idealising the past, refusing, not allowing yourself to get over a breakup with a friend, a move to a new town, a faded romance, parents who have divorced, or something you are convinced that you must have back in order to be happy again. Mourning for what was and what you feel should have been. Very deep sadness, and yet this experience has been of great value. It is time to move on and to place all of that to rest. Working with the element of earth is most beneficial when this card and fairy come to visit you. You may wish to plant a memory tree, something earthy and growing that changes to commemorate your lost love. As it grows and changes, you will heal, and memories will be sweet and sad without bitterness and pain. The earth takes form and changes them and gives back to us what we let go of in new forms. It is time for you to stop hanging on so sadly to that which has long passed. Mourn and then come back to us, ready to live again. Let's finish with this final postcard. It's the final countdown. You are divine beauty. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favour. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Let me repeat that. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to the higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. What goes around comes around. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, we're going to go to bed with a Mother Mary message, because it's like my bedtime now. Thank you for joining me this evening. Okay. 57 on the counter. Now, if you've given me, you have given me more. Our Lady of Innocence and Our Lady of Peaceful Change. Oh, it's quite nice because it's card number 12 or card number 13 or card number 13, card number 12. Close together numbers. Let me just read the beginning parts of them. I ask you to let go of any fear of judgment. Allow me to be close to you. I honour the purity of your being, which is forever untainted by any experience. There is nothing for you to fear from allowing me completely and freely into your heart. I hear your innermost thoughts, feelings and prayers. I wish for you to be completely open with me so that I can help you without restraint. Tell me even that which you are frightened to admit to yourself, and know that I will never judge you. I will only understand and teach you to love and forgive yourself, for truly you are my child always, and I will never turn away from you. Change is coming to you now, my dear child. It is a change that has been triggered by the loving prayers held deep within your heart. This change does not have to be difficult for you. Trust in me, and I shall ensure that you are supported through this change, that you are held safely and securely in my heart as you transition from one way to another. I would like you to use your energy for more worthy purposes than unnecessary worry. Hey, baby girl. Hey. Come say hi. And bouncy. Mwah. Come for kisses. Come for cuddles. Mm. She's rubbing herself up against the camera. She's saying hi. Hi, Belle. What have you got there? The door's been open. She's had every opportunity. Oh, she's just sitting there. Come and sit over here, sweet pea. Oh, she is so beautiful. Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for visiting. I would like you to use your energy for more worthy purposes than unnecessary worry. Trust me a little more, and know that the changes you are encountering now, or soon will, are actually the blessing of my answer to your prayer. We've got to end with a poem, I know this. Where's the Journey of Love? Oh my goodness, it's okay. It fell through the crack, but there's a safety net there. I mean, we're talking, it's like, oh, is it about 11:15? Is it 11:11 by any chance? Wow, I just thought I'd ask. It came to mind. Okay, the Journey of Love. I see a number synchronisation of 666. What's her name? Her name is Belle. She's a beautiful Belle. Here she comes. She is so beautiful. Come and say hi, darling. She's a beautiful Belle. Look, I've laid that on the book then. Now, you done this, was it yesterday, and you had a tumble? Oh, she's chewing Pooh's feet. Oh, she's putting down Winnie the Pooh. Seriously. He's like 4 times maybe your size. Maybe. I don't know, because you're getting quite a big girl now, aren't you? Come on, Boo Boo. Give it. She looks a bit playful. You got big eyes. Come on. That's what you was asking for. Joyful dolphin. You manifested that. Cosmic butterfly. We had this last time. We'll read this again. You are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother. On fire with her creative power, you are being transformed whilst living. To surrender certainty in favour of openness, to accept the smallness of your everyday life whilst admitting to the magnificence of your being, to open up to the divine light that pours through you into a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, creating again. This is your sacred task. Life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you are living many lifetimes in one. It is possible for you to encounter the totality of human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. This is treading the enlightened path, embracing all of life. You have chosen this for yourself. You have chosen this for yourself and been blessed with it, with it as a possibility this lifetime. We can't keep pulling cards. I'm getting off now. Okay. Top of the deck. It is possible for you to encounter the totality of human experience in this lifetime, should you be open to it. This is treading the enlightened path, embracing all of life. You have chosen this for yourself and been blessed with it as a possibility this lifetime. Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the workings of nature? Another life within this one beckons you on now. The message for you from this oracle is that if you feel... The message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it is falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You'll go through rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive, can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. The poem, the breezes of the butterfly's wings, caresses the stillness of my thoughts and awakens feelings that course through my veins, like the whale's song to the ocean's depths. There wells in me a knowing and a wonder for what is yet to be. I'll catch up with you guys soon. So until then, you know the deal. Take care. Much love.